Welcome to Maintenance Mondays, a series where we talk through motorcycle maintenance and upkeep basics. In this episode, we're going to cover cleaning and lubricating the motorcycle chain using this Tracer 9 GT as our donor bike. But before we get started, we need to get all of our tools together. In order to properly lubricate and clean your chain, you need to be able to get your rear wheel in the air. Now, if you've got a center stand, then you've already done the job. If you haven't, then you need to get yourself a paddock stand or some form of jack so that you can get this freely spinning. The other tools you'll need are chain cleaner, chain lube, a brush, and 2 rags or cloths. We're using Lube products here in our workshop. It's what we trust, and you can pick this up online or come into our showroom and grab some for yourself. All right, first things first, a safety warning. Whatever you do not carry out this task while the bike is running. It might seem like a shortcut to stick the bike in gear and let the engine do all the work while you spray some chain lube on it. But trust me, you do not want any part of your body near this drive chain while the bike is running. Now, grab your chain cleaner and give the chain a good spray all the way around, making sure to cover the whole chain and also do the rear sprocket as well. If you haven't done this for a while, or you've just come back from a big trip, it'd be worth taking the front sprocket cover off as well and spraying some cleaner in there, as you get a lot of gunk, grit and old chain lube in there. Grab your chain brush and give your chain a good scrub to agitate all that dirt. I like to give it a pass along the rear sprocket here, and then I'll give it another pass so that I can get the inside of the chain and make sure I've got all 4 sides. You can also use the brush to just clean the grime off the teeth of that sprocket. Once you finish brushing off the chain, it's time to grab this rag and clean off all the gunk. I will usually then do a second light spray of the chain cleaner and another wipe. Then I know I've got this chain completely clean. We want to make sure this whole chain and area is completely dry of chain cleaner now. Otherwise, any remaining chain cleaner will just strip any lube that we put on. We also need to just clean up any spare cleaner that is sprayed off onto other parts of the bike. Okay, while we let this dry, before we put the lubrication on, I just want to talk about something that we see an awful lot online, which is the no lube crowd. Now, you might have heard this or read this or been told this, that these chains don't need lubricating, that they are lubricated inside, and that putting lube on, all that's going to do is attract grit and dirt and dust. But the reality is, for road riders like us, the grease inside your O-rings only protects the pins and the bushes. The rollers, the part that actually touches your sprockets, does need lubrication. Without it, you will get faster wear in your chain, you'll get that polished look on your sprocket teeth, and eventually you'll get that really annoying high-pitched whine. Plus, a little bit of lube helps to repel the water and the salt, which for us UK riders is a really important thing. Best practice is to keep up regular cleaning and regular lubrication on your chain. Think of it like sun cream. You can skip it, but over time, you will live to regret it. Okay, back to the bike. So now that this chain is dry and clean, it's time to put some lubrication on. So I'm gonna get my dirty rag and just tuck it in up under here. The intention is to lubricate up here so that I'm not getting lube over the tire or the rim too much. So grab your can of chain lube, give it a good shape, and you want to be lubricating up in the underside of the chain. Now that is the part that the sprocket is going to make contact with. Now you want to make sure that you cover the whole length of the chain, because that way the lube will get pulled into the rollers as the chain moves. Now a light mist over the front of the chain will help to prevent rust, and a light misting from this side as well. Once you've gone all the way around, you want to let this chain sit for 5, ideally 10 minutes so this lube can penetrate the chain. And then we're going to wipe off the excess. Okay. Okay. Okay, 10 minutes. Now this is nice and caked on and penetrated into the chain. So we're just going to take our second cloth, our clean cloth, and we're just going to wipe off the outer plates of the chain, keeping the bulk of the lube on the inside. And there you have it, your chain all cleaned, all lubricated and ready for your next ride. All right, so how often do we need to be cleaning and relubricating our chain? Now, a general rule of thumb is every 300 to 600 miles, depending on conditions. Obviously, in the winter months, particularly if there's grit on the road, then I would advise doing this more often. It's also worth relubricating your chain after every time you've gone out in the rain. The reality is this job takes 10 to 15 minutes, and if you do it regularly, it's going to get easier to do, and it's going to help dramatically increase the life of your chain, along with setting the tension, which we'll do on a future video. And that's it. Chain cleaned, lubricated, and ready for many more miles of smooth riding. Thank you for watching this Maintenance Monday. If you've enjoyed this, then please do subscribe and hit that bell icon. Leave a comment below of what you want us to cover in the next Maintenance Monday, and I'll see you over in the next one.